Sorry about that, folks. Hit the wrong button. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing well. I am doing terrific today. It is my Friday. I think you'll be seeing this on Saturday. You will be seeing it on Saturday. Just a few little notes real quick. For Dear Prompt, Day 2. I did go ahead and I put the list, this prompt list on, in my Facebook Happy Place Crafting group. So if you're a member or you want to become a member, I mean, it's free. You can go in there. It's under the files. You download it for free. If you want the list yourself, if you don't want to just play along. You might want to draw your own and just use the prompts, and I'm okay with that. So we successfully did the first page for day 1. So now we're going to draw for the second page. And I want to get my little book here because I'm going to try to write them down. Okay, there we go. All right, so the color. Let's pick a color. Let's do that one. An action. Let's pick an action. Let's pick that one. Alright. I just saw jelly plate in there and I like went, ah, please no, not that one. Not that one. An element. We'll grab one maybe. Grab an element. Okay. And a make. And I'm not reusing as of right now. So, let's do that. Okay. I might need to eventually, but for right now, I think we're okay. We don't need to reuse. Alright, so let's see what we got, what we're working with. For the color, Golden Hour. Ooh, that might be kind of fun. Again, kind of with the yellows, right? This is going to be a yellow book. The action is distressing. I like that. That kind of goes well with Golden Hour. The element is a bird. That is so funny. Okay. Alright. Challenge accepted. You know, birds are really not my thing. Oh my gosh. And the make is a mini booklet. Okay, so somehow we're gonna have to put a mini booklet in here this time. Ay. Okay. So, thinking. We need to pull back out the pages from yesterday because I'm pretty sure there was a gold in there. Let me look. Ay. I promised you that I ordered. Oh yeah, see, here's a gold. These are both golds, so that will work. Oh, you know what? You could do a marigold. Wasn't there a marigold one? I feel like there was. Am I not seeing it? So not that. There's the bees. I'm going to totally go through and that's kind of golden. I might consider that. Oh wait, here we go. Those are marigolds. And so are those. Well, these maybe not. Well, are those carnations or marigolds? They look like they might be marigolds to me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say they're marigolds. We may use them, we may not. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go back through. Okay. Wait, I need to get my thoughts together. My mind sometimes races. Okay, so Karen at um, Karen McCoy, trademarked, Slap and Paint on Paper. She is doing for August kind of like a whole series on like cleaning out your um, I don't know what it's called. It's called like cleaning out your mess, reorganizing, like getting rid of unwanted things. I don't know where the word is today. Some days words are really hard for me. You just have to bear with me. Um, but it's not really. It's I don't. She didn't call it decluttering. I can't. It'll occur to me later what she called it. Just right at this moment, it's like beyond my mind. Um, but so um, I'm going to reorganize my paper, my digitals, because the way I have them organized right now is actually by creator, but I don't always um, remember what creator did what. So often I'm going through all of them, or I just like reprint it or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I ordered some um, page sleeves. I'm going to put each like different kit into a page sleeve, and then I'm going to label it with the kit's name and who designed it, who the maker was for it. And then I'm going to keep them by like colors or categories, that way more. Because like even my kits, I mean, I was looking for this kit yesterday. I was like, oh, I think I created a yellow kit. Did I create a yellow kit? Oh, maybe I didn't. Yes, I did create a yellow kit. So, it's just the way it is with my stupid brain sometimes. It's part of like, I don't know, my itch-do. It makes my brain foggy. So, some days it's better than others. Today, it just is not one of those days. So, with that being said, let's move on. Yesterday was an hour. Oh my gosh. Let's set the timer. So, I'm hoping that it does not take as long today. I hate keeping you all that long. So, we're going to try to be a little quicker today. Okay, so golden hour, we pretty much got that covered. We got that. Distressing, we can kind of do as we go along, so I don't really have to pull anything for that. Mini booklet, we can make. Bird. Okay. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Okay. I stick all my birds in here. I have to tell you right now, I'm not really a bird person. We've got these feathers. Are any of these gold? No, they're all silver, I think. Those are all silver. I almost need a bigger bird box, don't I? Ooh, that one's kind of cool. I don't mind those. Okay. I don't think we want anything cutesy, because we're going to kind of go for the distressing. So maybe not so much those. Yeah, I think I needed a bigger bird box, because these are kind of like falling out of here. Aw, there's Happy Place. I'm not. What did I say, Happy Place? Mindless Crafting's birdhouse stamp. That was a free digital at some point. I have all these really funny birds. These angry birds, like. And that one. He's kind of good. I kind of like him. He's studious. I have these little bird houses. Oh, I've got a big bird house. Wait a minute. Might use that. Okay, we've got options. I like that. Alright. So that worked out. I cut these Do you guys ever get those magazines, those like crafty magazines get sent to you in the mail? Anyways, I go through and I cut the ones out that aren't like stamped over or priced over or whatever. And these make really good hidden paper clips. You have to back them, you know, with some cardstock, but they do make really good hidden paper clips. Wait, let me show you what we're working with here. Can you see that? Does that look... It doesn't look real clear, does it? There it goes. Or is it just my eyes? I need a new camera, I think. I want to get one that I can zoom it in on things. This is my goal. Okay, so I think I'm definitely using this paper. Maybe not so much the marigolds. Okay. So, I think the only thing is we might need two because I don't like this sideways. We may need a piece down here, something different. Could we put... I just don't like that together. I need to think. Think. Hold on a second. Is that wide enough? No. This is a vintage market. Let's see if we can pull something out of here with a... That might be interesting. I don't want anything too busy. It's like a linen. I don't mind that. Let's make sure there's nothing else. I don't feel like that's the right color. I think we went through the rest of it. No, we started there. Okay. What do we think of this one? I think I like that. Okay. We're going to use this lighter part though. Okay. Good, I'm using one of my paper pads. By the way, if you're watching my channel, I'll give you the little secret that Walmart carries those paper pads. Now, they're not thick paper, they're just regular paper. But they're only like $5.88 or something like that. And there's a lot of sheets in them, and they have lots of different ones. And so, might be something to consider. Okay. We're going to glue this. This is going to go here. So we only need a piece that's probably... Hold on. Let's move these off to the side so we don't lose them. Okay. We only need a piece that is... let's do like 1.5 inches of this one. Alright. So we'll do like 1.5 inches. So anyways, yeah, I'm kind of excited to reorganize my, and then I have them like in a filing cabinet beside me, so, which is kind of fun. All right, yesterday we used this and it didn't work so well, but we're gonna try it again and see if it does any better. See how it works. It is so nice here today. This morning it was like 60 some degrees. Oh, it was so nice. So very nice. I love it, that kind of weather. Because it has been so hot that it's like you can't even walk outside. Like when you open the door, it's like an oven. And I need it to be a little bit cooler. So, I'm not ready for it to be too cold, don't get me wrong. I like, you know, I could go with spring and fall weather all year long. I'm about ready to move to Italy. If they treat their elderly kindly, I think that's the place to live. Bitty Penny was talking about it this morning on her channel. And I'm like, sign me up. Karen wants to go to Italy anyway, so I'm on board. And my son talks about moving to Italy all the time when he gets, you know, gets settled in his education and everything. And I'm thinking, maybe I'll end up in Italy. I don't speak a bit of Italian now. So, that might be a problem. I can learn. I'm not too old to learn. But, and I'm not sure my son would want me tagging along, but I would probably cramp his style. And there we go. Alright, we've got some scraps there. Yeah, this is looking like a very golden type of book, isn't it? Alright. We've definitely got that. Where did these go? Okay, so I think this one is out. I think it's between these. I do like that one. We could do that. That would be like really pretty. But this would be kind of funny. And you know me, I like a little bit of whimsy. I don't know. As much as I love this, I think this one might go better. But how are we going to incorporate the mini book into this? Dirt. Because we've got the bird. We need to distress something too. Well, we could distress the birdhouse and this both. Golden hour, we've got that taken care of. The mini book is going to be tricky. Maybe we make this into a mini book and then somehow tuck it into here. I don't know. I'm thinking. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to use that bird either. So those are two birds that are off three birds off the thing. Okay, we definitely are going to go with this. I like these colors. Kind of like, although the gold, well, this is like a gold color. I feel like we could put something here and tuck it in. I don't know. I'm thinking. We could hinge this here and make it into a mini book. Because I like the placement of this here. So we could put this down, hinge this here. So it would be like a little mini book, but it would be permanently in here. I think I kind of like that concept. And there is enough right here for like a little border there. Let's create a border here, like a hinge. Okay. So we'll have that hinge. That'll be glued. We'll staple it and then glue it with the book. Okay. Actually, we need some little book pages. Let me grab. Hold on. Where are the lined pages? Special magazine map. Here's lined. Here's all the lined ones. Let's see. We've got a bunch of these. These look like they're almost the perfect size, actually. They are the perfect size. They've got that hole in them, though. Maybe we make something sticking, peeking through on the other side of the hole. Because those actually fit perfect. Like they were made for it. Okay. We need a back for this. Okay, so we're going to put those in there. This little book. We need a back. And it doesn't need to be. You know what? Let's use. No, I don't want to use the same paper. Let's use. The only thing is, none of these really go. I don't feel like those go very well. Here's that paper pad. Let's see. Maybe we pull that. Where's that music one? Or even this one might not. Let's use this one. It's got like a newspaper print kind of in the background. That might be interesting. Okay, so let's cut a piece that's the same as this. Okay. And where'd that other little part go? Where'd this one go? Could we, I'm thinking here. I know. My brain better not explode, right? Can't think too hard. Ay, ay, ay. I did finally finish last night cutting all those tags. It took me forever, though. Watch. What if we put him so that he's peeking his little eye through there? And then when you get to the back, there he is. What do we think? I kind of love it. Okay, wait. You know I gotta do something kind of silly. Kind of whimsical. Alright. Where's our texture? Grab it. Okay. I'm gonna staple there. We're gonna staple there. And we're gonna staple... Am I out of staples? Oh no! Oh no! I think I'm out of staples. Do I have... I don't think I have more staples for this either. Well, that's a problem. Okay. Note to self, order more staples for that thing. Okay. Well, we've got the 2 staples. Alright, wait. We need to put the bird. We need to glue the bird. How am I going to get that top to stay? I'm going to have to do something. Think, think, thunk. Well, when I glue it down, I'll just put a little bit of glue up there. That's what I'll do. I'll just glue it. Okay. Let's do that first so that we're not totally messing this up. Okay. I'll just put a little bit of glue right here. Glue. Glue. See? There goes that pivot word. Sometimes we really gotta pivot, especially if we run out of staples and we don't have any more. Okay. And it infuriates me because I just placed an Amazon order this morning, but just for a few things. I needed a few little things. I had to order ice pack. I don't know if anybody else out there suffers from anxiety. My counselor told me that if you have an ice pack, and you can get ice packs that like, even like one you put on your eyes, and they'll last for a while. You know, some of them, I think the one I ordered lasts 10 to 12 hours. It lasts a long time. But wait, we're gonna go clear to the top to this one here. Okay. Okay, let's hold this for a second and then we'll glue that in. Anyway, she told me if I start to feel like a lot of anxiety that I can put the ice on my face or my neck, and it kind of like resets it does something to reset your body. I don't know the science behind it, but it kind of like triggers your brain. And because she was like, well, you can, you know, put your head in ice water. And I'm like, well, you know, it's not like you can carry ice water around with you. So, okay, wait. Here, we're going to stick that bird right there. Let's put some glue on him. Put glue on the top of him. Get his little beak there. Um, but yeah, she told me about that, so I ordered some ice packs. And I hope that it will help. Okay. We're doing so much better today into the time. We've only been going for 22 minutes. That is so good. Okay. So I think, all right, distress. We need a distress. Okay, so let's get our ink. We can distress that way. And we can also distress with, where is that? I know I have some blocks. Hold on. See, things like that I don't use all the time, I'm not always sure where they are. Okay, if I was a distress block, where would I be? All right, hold on a minute. Oh, it came out of its thing. Ah, my little sign came out. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I just found my stash of them. I know that I have one around here somewhere, but who knows where it is. So I thought we would kind of like maybe rough this up a little bit. Make it look a little worn before we distress it with the ink. Ay, ay, ay. This is noisy, I think. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. And let me get around the windows, because I think they would have a lot of distress. Too bad we don't have, could we make these little birds peeking through the windows? I think we might be able to. Let me see here. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see. We can get the birds peeking through the windows. Oh. We need some foliage around him. Okay, wait a minute. So wait, if we put him here, we could put him here. And put, that would work. Wait. Okay. This This is ridiculous. For somebody who, oh man, I moved it. For somebody who does not like birds, this is hilarious. I'm being tested. Wait, he moved a little bit. Oh, that's okay. Oh, there we go. No. Oh, come on. Alright, move right there. Stay there. Stay. Okay. This one we're going to put right there. Okay. So we're going to glue that a little bit. And we're going to glue this a little bit. Okay. But we still need to be able to stick him in here. Okay. And then he is going to go in here, right there. So let's stick him right there. Ah, I think he moved. Oh, he's fine. Okay. And let's trim that off at the bottom. See, this is definitely a page I would never have made. I would never have done this. So, this is why this is fun to me. Because it's like, you really got to think. It really makes you think. And it's making me use things that I would not normally use. Like, I've had that box of birds, and I don't normally use them. Okay. And you know, just because these are our colors and our elements doesn't mean that that's all you can use on your page. You can use, you know, anything you want. We should have just dressed around the windows beforehand, but oh well. See how cool that looks? Now let's just dress the book. Just dress this, because these pages are torn on the edges. So cool. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Alright. So we got that. Alright, so we're going to glue. Let's just glue this whole back down. Whoops. Okay. Glue the whole back down. Okay. I'm going to do that like right there. And then we're going to put this on top of it here. Last night on Dai's channel, she had, you know, she does, oh wait, I think there's a little, she had Use It or Lose It, and she had Mama Juju on there, and it was really pretty cool, some of the stuff they did. Mama Juju used like all junk mail and stuff and made, you know, just a bunch of focal points. It was really pretty cool. If you didn't catch it, you should go back and catch it. I love those Use It and Lose It. They're like my favorites. Okay. There we go. Look, the bird's eye's sticking through that hole there, so it makes it look like it's kind of on purpose. We've got our mini little booklet there. Do we want to add anything else to this page? I feel like that's not sticking right there. And I need it to stick. Okay. Or do we think that's enough? I feel like maybe I bet I have a doily. Oh, what did I do with all the doilies? I moved them. I know I did. But where did I move them to? That's the million-dollar question. Hold on. Let me see. Real quick. Cards. I just found more cards than I have. Okay, not that size. Let's see. Not that size. These are too big. Those are too big. I got these. Those are too small. Ooh, wait. Maybe we'll use... Look, I've got a quarter of one of those. Let's see these. I kind of feel like it needs to be... No. No. Oh, that one's got butterflies. Flutterbies. Ooh, that one. Oh, this looks like the top of a pie, doesn't it? These are all different, I feel like. Kind of like those, but let's see. I mean, we could do that, but it's not as big as I wanted it to be. Let's see these. I don't think these have ever been even opened. They haven't. Look, it's got this little bow around it. Ooh, that might be kind of neat. Kind of like that. Oh, these are just... Oh, they're printed like... That's interesting. That one's scalloped at least. Yeah, that's probably not what I thought that was originally. But that's okay. These, you know what? These are done on Canva, I'm pretty sure, because I've seen this same thing on Canva. The very same one, I'm pretty sure. That's so funny. They've just... It's amazing. And see, look, I bought it. Okay, anyway. I kind of like this one. I don't know why. But do I mind that it's going to stick out there? What if we just put it like... No, I think it can go over. Because it's just going to be the edge. There. It's not going to keep you from pulling it out. Or do we want it... Do we mind if it sticks out of the book? I don't usually mind if things stick out of the book, to be honest, because it's not like it's going to stick out a lot. And if it bothers me, I suppose I can cut it off or bend it over. Let's put it right there. Let's just commit. Let's just commit to it. I really like that. Oh, I got ink. I got glue down there, squirting out. And maybe we put a butterfly or something there. Where are flutterflies? Because there's a butterfly here. So maybe we put a butterfly there as well. Let's see. bunch of yellow ones. Is that bright enough? Do we need to do a blue one? I kind of feel like it needs to be about that size. There's green, but there's not. There's a little bit of green there, but nah. Here's a turquoise one. That might kind of tie in that. Okay, let's do that. I like that. I don't like his antlers. We're gonna cut them off and we'll draw them in. Okay, because I don't like how white they were. Alright, not with this. Usually it'd be okay, but not with this. How are we doing? We're on 40 minutes. 38 minutes since I set the timer. So it's been a little bit longer than that, so we need to get a move on. Okay. That. Let's grab a piece of backing. That is maybe it's too much the same color. I feel like I need a piece of like old newspaper or something. Did I already ask you guys to let me know in the comments if you would like the prompts a day ahead of time so that you could... I don't think I did. I don't think I discussed this, did I? I don't feel like I did. If I did, you'll have to excuse me because I'm going to discuss it again. Wait, what's this? We could put that. I kind of like that. And then... Alright. Hold that thought. Remind me that I need to discuss that with you. Ay, ay, ay. I squirrel so bad sometimes. It's so ridiculous. Wait, let's get our new labels. Okay. Let's get our new little labels. Look, I divided them all into little categories. There's blank ones, the number ones, there's month ones. Oh, we could do month, we could do August. Let's do that, just so we have a remembrance that this was August. Okay. Let's do August. Whoops. Ooh, what should we like? Oh, I like that one, I think. These are those labels that Day suggested from... I don't... Go look on... She posted it on her channel. I know the name. Is it My Porch Prince? Hold on a minute. Let me see. Where's my orders? Your account, purchases. Sweet Pea Curiosities. That's who it is. Sweet Pea Curiosities. Yes, she got them from there, and they are called Fabric Patch Labels, Junk Journal, Vintage Printable Digital Download Junk Journal Kit, Collage Scrapbook Pack. Oh wait, they're called... Oh my goodness. Fabric Patch Word Labels and more. There's 495 total. It took me 2 days to fussy cut them all out. And then, like I said, I put them in the little bags in kind of like groups because there were kind of like different themes. Okay, that says August. Love that. All right. Okay, so yes, back to my. Where did this come from? Oh, that thing. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep these in here. So I was wondering if you all would like the prompts ahead of time, so that, like, do you want me to draw them a day ahead so that you can craft with me, or do you like me drawing them the day of and you having to find them along or doing them that way? It doesn't matter to me either way. I just want to make it easier for you all to participate. So if you want them the day before, then I would be happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments below if that's something that you're interested in. And, oops, I lost totally what I was doing here. Let's zoom it in on the page. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is bright today. That's better. All right. So this ended up being our page. And let's go over golden hour. So we used gold paper. And you know, golden hour could actually be like colors in a sunset. It could be a lot of different things. Distressing, we distressed the birdhouse. And the little notebook. Bird, we used birds all over the That's not really my thing. I hope this was still recording because it just said OBS reconnected successfully. I don't know what that means. I hope it didn't mess up. Okay, so bird and mini booklet. And this is a little mini booklet that we did that's inside the journal. So page 2 done. And so far, I'm loving this journal. So far, so good. It has been a lot of fun so far. And there's a lot of people that are going to play along. And remember, if you play along, please hashtag me at Dear Prompt HPC for Happy Place Crafting. And in case it cut off and you didn't hear my whole spiel, I'm going to give it one more time. If you want the prompts the day ahead so that you can do it with me, you know, like we can craft along together, let me know because I would be happy to do that. It also might go a little quicker because it might give me time to prepare, but it also might give me too much time to think, and I kind of am enjoying thinking a little bit on my feet. So whatever would be easiest for you guys, because either way I can work with it. It's no big deal. So if you want the prompts ahead of time, please let me know in the comments below. And we've been about 45 minutes, so at least this one's going to be under an hour, thank goodness, because yesterday's was not. Yesterday's went on forever. Okay, so remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool stuff, and we get to make really cool friends. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Ta-ta!